Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? How's everybody doing? And today, BlackGhostFace here is welcoming y'all back to another volume of RWBY. Now folks, volume 4 has been a trip, but no one did not die. I was so glad that in the finale of volume 4 that it was another boss fight, but no one important died. My boy Ren, he literally upgraded. Like, his fear flew out the window because bravery was letting him know it's time for you to bounce. Alright? Oh god, that was good. But I ain't gonna lie to, like I said before, that if Nora didn't stop him, he was gonna get himself killed, because he was just going straight up bomb rush mode. And plus the finale too, freaking Gigawatts over here has made it. Don't know how long he been there, but he made it. So now we're gonna be diving in to volume 5. Can't wait to see how this is gonna turn out, because as soon as like you are done, as soon as you're just, you think it's over, we're about to relax a little bit. Nope. Well, I mean, you can probably relax, but after that, it's back to, survival of the fittest. The upcoming war that's going to begin. That soundtrack. Yeah. The Chibi Season 2. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. That Chibi Season, that does help, like, get away from the reality of what's going on. Just let you jump into, like, you're a happy place. RWBY Chibi is literally the happy place. So, let's sit back and relax, folks. We're going to be jumping in to RWBY Volume 5. I'm sure y'all enjoyed the RWBY character shorts that I put, together. Not going to put them, like, separate and everything. So, I made that into an episode itself. So, now that we've seen that, let's jump on in to RWBY Volume 5. As always, reactions, y'all know how to get my attention. If you're new, you want to stay tuned to more reactions coming your way every day. Slap that button down below. I will continue to give you a show. And I ain't wasting no more time. Let us witness Volume 5.
The city of Mistral.
It's about time.
It is. It really is.
Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey.
Hey.
So how much farther to the academy?
Almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
It was a long way. Literally a whole volume of making to Mistral.
This is awesome!
That's certainly something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors here will sell you just about anything, whether they should or not.
They really made the most out of these mountains.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels. But the higher up you go, the nicer it gets.
And we are
Yep.
going up!
Meanwhile, on White's
So,
side story,
How much farther?
We're in the home stretch now. No more stops from here to Mistral. Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid. What the?
Is everything okay?
I don't know. I'm still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh man.
Oh
The
wow.
brim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this.
We're going to help them, right?
What? No. I'm trying to avoid them.
But they'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
I mean, in a way, he has a point. But still, though, the guilt would get to you, though. This place looks nice. Too bad they're going to get attacked. Like, this is the next area that's going to be at war. Like, you know, a certain academy.
We made it.
It took a long while. What's going on, Q?
Hello? Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Crow's hunch is mostly never wrong.
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Professor Lionheart?
Crow! For crying out loud, you nearly scared me half to death!
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Huh? Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know. I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
You filled them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
I guess not. I guess not. Like, I get it. You grown-ups like to keep secrets.
Unbelievable!
Total garbage. We can't let them get away with this!
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Oh, come on.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Just a little time to myself, if that's all right.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
No, it's great. You have a house. You have guards. Inside, outside, like...
You need better security. Please, I just need to talk.
Okay.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilya? Blake, Corsic and Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam. But you and I both know they're guilty.
They look guilty.
You can't prove anything. That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the Faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Everybody has their
Plan isn't
reasons.
gonna work, Blake. Please, just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
That's right.
I know.
I mean, tell her to leave where her family is. Okay.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded. It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check in about before the fall of Beacon, but since that day, Mistral has been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces, saw monsters crawling over the city, Atlesian knights attacking citizens, and then nothing. You could feel the dread in the air. With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us. Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution, and it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm not sure what happened to James in Vale, but it seems to have only worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies. And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay?
80%.
I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What?
The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden. Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge.
All right.
Spring is the problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she could be now.
Oh boy.
No. At least, I have a pretty good idea.
Are you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This is incredible news! After all these years, where?
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits. Specifically,
Oh no.
Raven.
Oh, of course.
Yank's mom?
Out of all people,
right.
all groups, it had to be her. Because it kind of like mentioned a little bit back then.
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
Leo, maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear me.
What did the books do to you?
This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council, we'll do it ourselves. You and
Right.
I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Let them know, man.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get Spring as far away from here as possible, but Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be. No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost. We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
Raven is very cautious. Alright, so yeah, he's right, in a way.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
He's not here
There has
yet.
to be something we can do.
What about Cinder? She came with Emerald and Mercury from Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Oh yeah. The
Well, I can't
grudge.
say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
Sure. We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep in touch. Come on, kids.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
Y'all think I don't know? I forgot about that moment at the end where, you know...
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
This man heard everything. This man is a double-crossing rat. Not a lion,
So,
a rat.
what do we do now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
And that's when he met him.
Excuse me.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back?
Yeah. I swear it's like Morpheus came up with everything before everything went to shit. Alright? Just, wow.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Hey, now we're going on Yang's side.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink? You look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
I'm good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously. Not too bulky, not too lean. You're...
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
And her first rodeo.
And your hair.
That crossed the line. Oh, a tooth flew out too. Yo, dang. Whoa. That was like 2.
This one's on the house.
That was like 2 references.
Driving me crazy.
She still got a little bit in there.
So, what brings you around these parts?
She made him bounce like a bouncing ball.
And I'm, looking for someone.
Not many people come out here, too far from the kingdoms. Only person worth noting around here is, well, Raven.
Raven Bronwyn. Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
Oh.
So I hear.
But she's even worse than that. He's trying to recover.
Hey, girlie.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
Oh, God. Okay. Who is it? If they don't answer, you know it's trouble. Oh, it's a little orphan. A little child. Oh. Plot twist coming in.
Help you? Yeah. Is there a Ruby Rose here?
Why?
Well...
This ain't their first time.
I found him!
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh.
He's drunk.
What is going on out there? Can't a girl read her comics in peace? Crow, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
You probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
Morpheus.
I did it!
Oh, Crow. Ooh. Okay. You coming up with this too? Morpheus! Ooh. That is going to be the fight of a lifetime. Oh my jeez. There is so much to say right now. So much to say. Wow. Let me just say this right now before I move on to the next episode. First off, going back to the beginning, they made it. They finally made it, right? You see how when Ruby said, well, someone almost died. Crow said, hey. Nora looked at Rin, and Rin said, hey, alright, don't rub it in. But they made it. Now, for those of y'all I know probably watched the first time and all that, I know there was one thing that was going through your head during the talk between Crow and Lionheart. Why didn't why didn't Lionheart mention, someone came by and talking to me about, things and stuff. And I forgot what his name was, but his name was Gigawatts. And of course, Crow wouldn't know who that person is. But he knows who Salem is. And I'm sure just from looking at the opening, right? You see how he showed Lionheart and Gigawatts at the top. And of course the tentacles and everything. So I think that I don't know. I mean, at first you would think that, Lionheart's a freaking traitor. Probably still is, I'm not sure, but I'm just throwing it out there. Either he is a double crosser or he is just literally blackmail under fear. Cause know how I can tell Salem is dangerous just by her looks. Alright, here's the thing. And plus, I know that after they left, it's like Gigawatts was listening to everything. You see his initial popped up. So basically, he has the ears in the whole room. So it's not like, here's the thing. Instead of like trying to tell Crow through voice, maybe could have, gave a signal or a code or an encrypted message in a way to where, oh, you know what I'm saying? Just, look, wink, wink, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it out there a little bit to where, but I can see that you couldn't say anything around Watts. Because Watts, like, he's literally the brains in that group. So you're going to have to be very, very encrypted to, like, get past his intelligence. Because now if it was like, I don't know, maybe Hazel, the Hulk and all that, the big buck bodyguard. Maybe if it was Hazel, maybe get past him. Tyrion, it could really get past him, really. Cinder, probably. I mean, she's like the second smartest one, but Watts, Gigawatts, I'm not so sure about that one. I'm not sure, but I knew something was wrong with Crow because he was looking around like, where is everybody? This is the academy. No one's guarding the relic either. But Lionheart was saying that, we was attacked. We lost some good huntsmen. They must not have been strong if they got attacked by some Grim. Or even still, if it's by bandits or whatnot. But we know it was Grim because, ever since what happened to, Beacon. And, of course, the negativity was kicked in even more. That not only we saw a girl got ripped to shreds, but we saw the academy got literally swarmed, raided by Grim and White Fang. And that's the thing too, like I said, how can you stay positive when you see someone getting attacked, your home getting burned, the city overwhelmed by bandits or whatnot, or you get attacked by an animal? Of course you're going to get, not positive, and that's when Greg going to show up. I swear, a whole city of negativity is like perfume, loud perfume in the air. You can't tell me that, oh God, Really? And that's the thing too. Like, why would he act surprised? Wait, you filled them in? First off, I can understand this is your first time meeting them and everything, but you do realize that one, if Crow is with them, you know they got what it takes to survive. Now, maybe if you seen them fight one time against, maybe certain Grimm back then, Volume 4, then you know that, okay, these are some mid-level, right? Like, they're on their way to becoming huntsmen, huntresses. Or, in the word for short, instead of saying huntsmen and huntresses, I will say the word hunter. They're on their way to become hunters, all right? Or hunt for short. Instead of saying huntsmen, huntresses, they are hunters, all right? So, going from there, now we're going to Weiss's side. Now, you see that on Weiss, she's on her way because at the end of Volume 4, she escaped. With the help of Uncle Klein. With Uncle Klein's help, she got away. I think she would have got away no problem, though, because you see that, like I said before in Volume 4, like, you say you have, like, employees and staff. Like, where are they? Where are they? You would think that maybe there'd be some guards outside or inside the building, but I don't see them. So, who are you talking about? But anywho, Weiss, she's on her way to Mystery. She's about to reunite with the group. Blake, she's trying to figure out how to make equality and everything. How to get rid of, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Alright? Especially one with the dark voice thinking he's freaking Darth Vader. But, his balls must have dropped significantly. But anywho, it's nice to see that, Sun and Gira. You know what? I'm trying to find out a nickname. I'm trying to find out a good nickname for Blake's father. Since he's like a leader and everything, and since I've seen him trying to do things peacefully and everything, I'm not one of those tyrants to where do what I say or die or be banished. He's not that type of guy. You see, he cares so severely of the faunus and humans too, especially cares about his daughter so well. We've seen another father who cares about, the family. Klein, like I said, he's the uncle. He cares so much about Weiss. Like, literally family material. But, going back to the story, Weiss heard, trouble over the radio. A group of people are in trouble because their huntsmen are down and getting attacked by Grimm. Of course, the guy, he did not want to do it because this is not really a fighting material aircraft. Now, I understand that you are, a huntress and all that, but trying to get you to your destination and go home because I want to live. And like he said, it was broadcast, so I'm sure other people would have heard that. But you don't know that. You don't know who's out here. I can understand if you see on your radar there's someone out there to where, oh, wait, look, someone's on their way to go towards that message. But no, you don't know that. You see the look on Weiss' face. She really wants to go and, help them. But moving on to Blake's side story. Of course, like I said, Blake, she's trying to make things right. Ilya, she has her reasons. From the character short, she clearly has her reasons. And in a way, I totally understand that. Because, like I said, what if her so-called friends helped the faunus that was in trouble? What if they helped what if her friends helped that faunus that was in trouble? That person that was in trouble. Then maybe she would have joined Blake right there to where, hey, I'm on your side. But ever since that day, nah, screw them. They could die in the gutter for all I care. She has that attitude. So you can't really blame her. You can't blame her. Because if If I was there, I would ask Blake, okay then, Blake, how would you feel if humans killed your family? How would you feel? Like, how? How would you feel if humans killed your family? Would you still feel the same way? Would you still think we should coexist between humans and faunas? Would you still feel the same way? Or would you actually bite multiple nails, eat multiple bullets to where, even though humans kill my family, I still believe that we should still coexist? It's A or B, literally. Either vengeance, like Adam, for example, or you can be like your father who is still trying to coexist with humans. Like, still, even though they still treat y'all like animals and all that, and hunt y'all down for sport and all that. Would you? I don't know. Me, I might be a tad bit on Adam's side because I am not going to accept people who's going to try to kill me, hunt me down like it's a competition, like I'm a deer or something. And I think it's funny to make fun of a race because we're like 30% different than you. Okay. Like, you know the old saying, right? What goes around comes around. So, you kill one of us, but we kill one of y'all. Oh, y'all gonna be, shocked and outraged that, oh, how can you do such a thing? Get the fuck. But that's how I feel. That's just how I feel. Like, I believe in neutral equality. All right. So if we cool, we cool. If we not cool, don't be surprised if you do something stupid towards me, and I do something even worse towards back, and you be all surprised and everything. Don't be like, trust me. Don't be stupid. But anywho, Ilya showed up, letting her know to give her a friendly warning. You need to go. It's not gonna be safe here anymore. I can probably understand why, because Tweedledee and Tweedledum is going to inform Adam. And y'all was saying that Adam Taurus. And I'm like wondering, wait a minute, Adam Taurus. I wouldn't even believe that he is a faunus. I wouldn't even believe that. Even the last name, like, I was focused on Adam, and I was focused on his actions, okay? That was, like, only gonna focus on, but his last name, like, y'all was telling me that this man is a bull? You know what? I would understand even better if he was a freaking honey badger, honestly. Because he is freaking vicious when he fights. Okay? Vicious. But, going back to the story, she let her know, Blake, you need to go. It's not safe here. You need to run. You tell, okay, look. You may not have seen that before, but I did that before with my friends who I considered my family. Now you're telling me to actually do it again. And this is from my actual family. My blood-related family. You telling me to do that from my family. No, I don't think so. I can see and waiting for Blake to take action. Because now she is slowly developing to where I'm not going to run anymore. I mean, I'm sure she said that before in Volume 3. I'm done running. But, so now, we're on that new volume. She's slowly progressing, so we'll see how this plays out. But, now we're going to go to Gang's part. Okay. Like, she said, I'm looking for someone, goes by the word R, ends with N on both names, but the fact you can tell that this wasn't the first time that she has been hit on by, wannabes and thugs and whatnot. It ain't the first time, but the fact that she hit him so hard, this man's tooth automatically ejected from his mouth. Okay, literally a power right in the kisser. And not only that, she turned him into a bouncing ball. This man bounced like 8 times until he was out of the bar. How you hit someone so hard they bounce? Multiple times. How? It's been so long since I have seen a Power Ranger kisser. But man, as soon as he mentioned the hair, and not only that, what stranger would automatically try to touch someone's hair? What stranger would do that? I don't know you, okay? I don't know you. Man, I don't care what gender you are. You're not just gonna automatically start touching. No! First just come words. Then there comes action. Later on. Okay? You can't just automatically walk up to someone and just started touching their hair. Seriously? Wow. But anyway, he asked for it though. Got a little sugar on top of that action. But seems like I guess he's part of that tribe, because you see how he said, you know, I heard you were looking for someone, got that little grin, even though you're missing a friend right there, pal. You're missing a friend. But anywho, we're gonna be moving on to the next episode. Woo! See that? Ooh-wee. Rematch. Ooh-wee. I cannot wait to see that fight. Ooh boy. Meanwhile,
are we ready?
for what? I'm okay. I think he's really, oh my god. The secrecy.
After you.
The plot twist secrecy.
Your Grace. Are you there?
Hello, Leonardo. Do you have something to report?
Of course, ma'am. I would not waste your time if not.
I'm still just so fascinated by this creature. Cinder dear, are we coming through? Can you see us clearly? Well, as clearly as you can.
Wow.
Shut up.
Oh, goody. You've recovered.
Your report. What
yeah.
is it?
Yay, in a way.
I've found the Spring Maiden.
Is that so? Well done, Arthur. Had I known how useful you'd be in expediting this process, I would have sent you long ago.
As much as I'd love to take credit, ma'am, I can't say that either of us are to thank for this development. I guess you could say a little birdie told us.
Explain.
Birdie.
You see, ma'am, Crow Bronwyn arrived at Haven Academy earlier today. He believes Spring has taken residence with his sister's tribe.
Is the girl with him?
Yes, Miss Rose was in attendance.
The grudge everywhere.
Yes, ma'am. But you have to hurry. Crow is already at odds with my...
Leonardo, do you remember the first time we met? I remember. I remember your fear. But since that day, you've been extraordinarily brave. I won't forget all that you've done for me. Do not forget everything I can do to you.
Okay.
Cinder, you and your team will meet with Dr. Watts and together convince Raven Bronwyn that the survival of her people depends on her cooperation. Once you have Spring under control, escort her to the relic and contact Hazel. The White Fang was promised the destruction of Haven, and they'll have it once we have what we need.
Understood.
Not you, Arthur. Tyrion's in need of a new tail.
What happened to his old one?
Guess.
The silver-eyed girl? It will be done.
Good.
Seems Crow was right, Lionheart. The students aren't pushovers.
Oh, you have no idea.
You're free to speak your mind.
I don't understand. Working with bandits? Keeping RWBY alive? What's the point? We're strong enough to take what we want by force.
Never underestimate the usefulness of others. Take Leonardo. He was one of Ozpin's most trusted, and yet now... You will have the power I promised you when the time is right. But remember that it comes with a cost. If Ruby Rose has learned to harness her gift, then you must take care to protect yours. There's only so much I can do to aid you. And Cinder, before you go, inform Tyrion that I wish to have a word with him.
Oh. Oh. This is not something Tyrion would enjoy. Meanwhile, it's okay, Snow White. You can't save everybody.
Where are we?
Nowhere good. Passing by some of Lake Matsu's floating islands. The gravity dust that forms in these things has given us a little turbulence. Nothing I can't handle, but the islands sometimes hide some nasty grim. I'm just betting on our friends in distress, keeping them preoccupied.
Woo! That close!
You've got to be kidding me.
By the gods, we lost Percy! Help!
Whoa!
We're hooked! We're hooked!
Oh! Wow! We got Grim Hornets? What?
Lancers. Freaking Lancers.
Lancers?
Alright, buckle up!
Okay. Oh, Weiss!
What are you doing? What we should have done in the first place. You're carrying dust, right?
Officially, no. Actually, yes.
Then when I tell you, open the rear door.
Yeah. We about to get action up in here.
Better make it quick.
You're in their territory. Hornets don't play at all. That's what I would call them. Grim Hornets, okay? You see their faces.
We're cutting it close.
Ready!
Hold on.
There you go.
What was that?
We're hooked. I've got an idea. Hold on. Literally.
Ooh. Woo!
Can you find a pair of islands we can fit between?
Kid, you are reading my mind.
They got the advantage because of that. You go.
Yeah, great going, kid. We are in the clear.
I saw that.
It's a Queen Lancer!
What?
You killed her children. What did you think was gonna happen? Woo! Oh, that was just pebbles.
Do something!
They playing the music. Inspirational, instrumental. Get it, girl! Ooh! Nothing? That did nothing?
I can see the shoreline. God, we're not gonna make it.
Get it, girl. This girl got the posing for weeks. Summoning Jutsu. Yes. The Ice Knight. The leap of faith. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Oh. It was a blow for blow, but the difference is it wasn't lethal. Ooh, wait.
Adam.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to repeat myself. So I want you to listen when I tell you that the White Fang will not attack Haven Academy.
High Leader Khan, I am begging you.
You should beg for forgiveness and nothing else. The assault you led on Beacon was not the great victory you clearly think it was. And you should be grateful your punishment wasn't more severe. You are a symbol for many in our organization, but that doesn't make you infallible.
I was merely trying to follow your example, High Leader.
And what example might that be?
Strength.
Overwhelmingly
Strength
strength.
and unwavering conviction. The humans have seen that strength now.
I was one of the first to suggest violence where violence was necessary. Peace bred complacency, and acceptance of our place in the world. I will not allow humanity to push us down without pushing them back. But the destruction of the Huntsman Academies crosses a line. The loss of the CCT has brought global communication to a crawl, and the White Fang is more of a target now than ever before. You have justified humanity's campaign against us, and for what? Empty promises from a group of humans? Humans we still know nothing about, and come and go as they please. These are not examples of strength, Adam. They are examples of your talents being diminished by short-sightedness.
If you want to know more about the humans, then why not talk to one of them yourself?
That's
Hazel.
right. That's right.
Took you long enough.
I swear, your voice, man.
Apologies. I don't aim to cause any trouble.
You've brought a human to this location?
You should hear what he has to say.
This is grounds for execution.
Ma'am, please. Nobody needs to die today.
Okay.
I'm just asking for a moment of your time.
The longer you stay here, the less of a chance you have of leaving alive.
I'll take those chances, if you don't mind.
This guy scares me in a way. I don't know why.
You don't like me. You have no reason to like me. But you don't have to like me to get the results you want.
I'm starting to doubt either of you fully comprehend what it is that I want. I want humanity to fear the Faunus, to know that we demand respect. I do not want to start a war with the humans that we cannot win.
That's where you're wrong. We can win a war against the humans. Not only because we have the support of Hazel's master, but because the Faunus are the dominant species of this planet. We're better than humans. We have everything humans have and more. Humans shouldn't just fear the Faunus. They should serve the Faunus.
I've had enough of this conversation for tonight. Guards, take them away. I said take them away.
I will admit, Sienna.
Okay.
You were right about my popularity. My followers in Vale already see me as the true High Leader. And many here in Mistral feel the same.
Wow. The mutiny?
What are you doing?
What's right for the Faunus. From this day forward, I will be the one to lead the White Fang.
The mutiny is multiplying! Wow!
If you think I'll just step aside and follow beneath you, you're wrong.
I know. Thank you, Sienna. You were there when our people needed you. But they need me now.
The fact he about to grab his blade, I knew he about to do
Sorry
something.
you couldn't see this through to the end. Give our former leader a proper burial. All who were here tonight will claim that Sienna was murdered by a human huntsman. Sienna Khan will become a martyr for our cause. Her final act as High Leader.
This man, Hill.
When were you planning on telling me about that?
This was my business, not yours.
It's our business now, and I don't appreciate you withholding things like that.
Your master was concerned with Sienna's willingness to cooperate. Now she doesn't have to be.
Nobody needed to die today.
Nobody.
I disagree.
But Adam here is like, hey, like I said, if you don't follow me, you're gonna die. It's simple as that to him. Meanwhile, Weiss. Oh boy.
Help! Please.
What do you think?
I think we just hit the jackpot.
Alright, so before I move on to the last episode, let me tell you this right now. Okay. Now, we all know, I mean, I'm sure y'all know by now, that there's grudges left and right. Jean, Link wants to know, what about Cinder? Where's she at? I'm like, okay. I totally understand. You know who killed her. Now you want payback. Literally vengeance. And you see that when Gigawatts over here was, has a, are you ready? Shall we go? And this man got his shit-eating grin. Okay. So the fact that he reported to the Queen Graham herself, Your Grace, as soon as he let her know that I know where the spring meeting is at. Okay, that's good news. But as soon as he was giving her more information, Cinder over here was wondering, where's the girl? The one that you up back then. Oh yeah, she was with him too. She was with Crow. Yeah, that was all they was talking. You see, she has a grudge too. So it's like what? A grudge triangle in a way? John, Cinder, Ruby. I think Ruby might feel the same way because she saw what happened. So, hey, still, it's a grudge triangle, folks. But as soon as he said, "You must hurry," oh, you shouldn't have said that part. If I was there, I would have told her, "Ma'am, I just want to let you know that Crow is on his way right now to go to the Spring Maiden. So I just want to let you know. I'm not telling you to hurry up. No. All I'm saying is Crow is on his way there ASAP. That's it. That's all I'm going to say because I'm not going to... Why would you tell someone, a.k.a. a queen, to hurry up? Man, it's like certain words you say is basically signing your death wish. All right? She said, there's like so many things I can do to you. And as soon as I saw the tentacles, I already know it's not going to be that kind of ending. Yeah. Yeah, she rules people by fear. And I can see why. It's like, if my words won't get to you, something else will. But now, okay. And that's the thing too, though. Usually when you see like someone, oh, you're a traitor and all that, you automatically say you're a traitor, right? But usually if you wait for about, I would say, the end of the season, maybe, maybe he's not a traitor. Maybe he's, under control, hypnotized, or maybe he's blackmailed. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. That's another reason saying that, why did you betray me? Well, my family's been captured. Someone put some type of explosive device on my heart, so if I don't do what they say, tick, tick, boom. So, come on now. So I can see why he is literally following her instructions. 1, I'm afraid. 2, she can kill me. 3, she could destroy this place if she wanted to. She could. She wanted to. She could send a swarm of Grim. She could send maybe a Grim boss to the place and just destroy this whole city if she wanted to. So it's like she said, never underestimate the usefulness of others. Yes, why should I, and that's literally like a corrupted CEO would say, why should I do the work when I have pawns to do it for me? That's literally a tyrant right there. Do the work for me, or die and be replaced by someone who can do the work for me better than you. So, and the fact that when she said, inform Tyrion that I need to have a little word with him real quick. And you know that Tyrion, he admires Queen Salem, the Queen Grim herself. Yeah, Grace, as a living breed of like a Grim Buddha. Like, he idolizes her. But the fact when she said a one-on-one chat, that is not the type of feeling he is going to be experiencing when they have a little chat. But moving on from that, Weiss. First off, let me just say that, okay, they're called Lancers. I got you, but you know me, folks. I always give nicknames, and those are Grim Hornets. You see the look on their faces. It's like they were born angry, literally created to be angry all the time. Like, they don't know what happy is. They don't know how to smile. They know how to have fun. Their definition of fun is, I like hurting people. I like making people bleed. I like to just kill people. Like, if you're on my property, or if I look at you for a good while, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to kill you. And it's just sting you, stab you, repeatedly until I feel better. But we all know I'm never better. So I'm going to keep doing it. They got attacked by Grim Hornets. Okay? That's what they are. You see that, and that's the thing, the lady was still in danger. One of the ships got destroyed. Abandoned ship, you was literally 5 seconds too late. You see that they literally did a signature move. Like literally a WWE move. Because think about it. The Stinger here, Stinger there. They literally put them like it's like you put someone on the table and you're holding their arms and legs, and you got that third person about to do a crazy 5-star frog splash or crazy elbow drop right on the gut, and boom, table destroyed, you're incapacitated. That's exactly what they did. But it was like a fatality in a way. No one had time to go back to ship. And White said we should have did this a long time ago. And that's the thing. What if, right? What if they did? Like, oh, they're in trouble. You know how to fight? Great. Let's do this. I know this ship is not really fighting material, but if we go and save them, then maybe they still be alive. But no. But you see that they put on the instrumental music for Weiss. And not only that, not just once, but it's twice. First, it was the music version. Then they brought up the song version too. But that was a good fight. Not only that, you took out the Grim Hornet's children, but the Queen Hornet has woken. Like, her disturbance of my kids getting killed has, tingling inside me. Like, hold up. Who's killing my children out there? But you know what? She did it, though. She took out a queen. She literally had her own boss fight. If you think about it, that was literally a boss fight for herself. One-on-one with a Queen Lancer, a Queen Hornet. But that moment right there, that moment when she summoned the Ice Knight, and it did the leap of faith. The leap of faith. That's when it got me right there. And the music too. Come on now. You're gonna kill me. The fact it did a leap of faith and the music too. Oh my God. And it was on sync with it too. When they did that blow for blow. That was great. That was great. But let's go to the part where Sienna Khan. First back then, okay, she said, I wanted violence towards humans. I wanted them to fear us. But now that you have, leader, I should think about my people. I need to think about peace to know so that way we don't get extinct and all that. Totally understand that. Adam over here, listen, I'm only doing this because I'm trying to set an example, right? Strength. Overwhelming strength. Okay? Like infinite tenacity of hatred towards humans. Okay? Unlimited will to never give in towards humans. Alright? Basically, we are the final version of humans. I'm telling you, man, his hatred towards humans goes so far. So far. I never thought that your hatred towards humans would go this far to where you will literally kill the queen. Not just one queen has died, but we got 2 queens that has been in casualty list right now. 2 queens in one episode. That's crazy. And he said, well, look, if you want to understand the humans, speak to one yourself. His name is Hazel. I mean, he's like the really nice guy in the group. Because if that was Tyrion or Watts, that'd been a whole different story. Oh man, forget about it. Hazel's like, listen, I know you don't like me. I don't even care if you don't like me. But look, no one has to doubt it. I'm like, look, my guy, why do you sound so intimidating yet so calm at the same time? That's like real psychology villainous 101. I don't have to talk big to make you afraid of me. I can talk to you calmly, casually, but still put the fear in your mind. Alright? I can scare you so bad to where your soul will be shaken. Your spirit will be wavering. And the thing is, he's trying to do this peacefully. He didn't want no one to die. He literally said, he said that, look, no one had to die today. All we had to do was just talk. That's all. What's wrong with that? Do a little convincing, persuasion, negotiations. That's the first rule when it comes to meeting someone, when it comes to discussing business. Let's just talk and let's see if we can get to fair grounds, mutual agreements, and boom, everybody's happy. No one is dead. But Adam over here decided, you know what? Instead of the humans fearing us, we should let them serve us. I'm like, this man got the hands up like this, like, yes. Can you feel the urge of what I'm feeling right now? Like, guy, my guy, look. And the fact that the mutiny, as soon as she said, take him away, they stood there like mannequins. I knew that right there. Usually when the queen says something, you get it done. But they stood there. And he said, well, you're right about one thing. My popularity, I am kind of the symbol of the funness and everything because of what I did. After what I did, I mean, you know the white flag can't stand humans either. That's why we formed a group in order to go against them. And since they seen what I did at the Beacon Academy, come on now. Woo! The favoritism has increased for me to where I should be the new ruler of this White Fang. Hazel was like, okay, like you said, where were you going to tell me about this? I was not informed of this new plan you had up in your in your head. I never was informed of this. But you saw the fact right there. As soon as she said, if you think we'll take this easily, like just step aside. If you, that's the thing too. Whenever you see Adam in the picture, you have to focus on him because you know that this man has little to no patience to where, oh, you're not gonna do what I say. You know that whenever you are not going against, you're going against his plan. You see him slowly drawing his sword out, like somebody pull a gun out on you, and boom. Hazel was right. No one had to die. No one. Because what if, like, okay, look, I get it that you don't want to cause or create a war. I get it. You want them to fear us. You want them to remember who we are, what we do, and all that. But how can you do that when you see what they do? You see how they are. So I would ask y'all this, right? What plan do you think Sienna Khan, what is her plan to where you want them to fear us? How would you plan that out exactly? Like, you see, Adam, he's already throwing out plans left and right to where, hey, I'm bringing a fear to them. But how would you plan that out to where, like, what is your idea? I know you're not going to do what, Blake's father doing. I know you're not going to do that, where you're going to have a meeting with, faunas and a group of humans. That ain't going to work. Most humans don't listen, especially when you see someone who is completely different from you. Come on now. But, anywho, they have a new ruler. No one had to die today. Adam was like, you know what? I disagree with that. Like, I had to. And you see that he wanted to. Like, basically, that proves right there. I don't care who you are. If you do not go or follow my ambitions, that's all it's going to take. No, disagree. That's it for you. That is it for you. But, folks, we're moving on to the last episode of this video. So let's sit back and relax. Let's enjoy. Oh, yeah, and also, of course, Weiss, she's captured. She just captured. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, she survived, but she used her, to, stop it. Basically her air brakes to stop it. But like I said before in Volume 3, one trouble into another. But anywho, last episode of this video, folks, we'll be jumping in right now. That's gonna be a paper reunion. Meanwhile, on Blake's side story. Got his script ready.
Are you ready?
Yes. It won't be easy for the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
You got this.
He's trying to be part of the family so bad, and I don't mind that.
Coming to us live. And now, speaking to us in the state where former White Fang leader.
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the Fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and faunus kind back. While the main aggressor is still unknown, we do have official confirmation that Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon us.
They're waiting patiently for the right time.
Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
Yeah!
His radical plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today. I have sent my swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I, and every faunus who wished, could walk alongside the human race. And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down, and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the faunus and humans are, and should be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind.
Nowhere.
What he has done benefits no one but himself.
Yep.
I think it's time that the faunus showed the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
There you go. There you go.
To do this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
Oh, wow.
Before we proceed any further, I'd
That
like to
died
invite my
very
daughter
quickly.
to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the Fall of Beacon. You can do this.
Traitors!
Girl, you almost scared me. Woo! Can't be doing that.
Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted Faunus just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience and cooperation.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of Faunus. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down.
And
if
kill.
you truly want to help your people, now is the time to support Adam.
Security.
Not the Belladonnas.
Security.
He will bring about the future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up!
After her!
Did he age backwards?
He's possessed! Or reincarnated.
He's possessed! So intrigued.
Yes.
Okay. Let's all just take a second and remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Thanks. Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with two souls. So
Never.
First times all around.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
What a do the old WWE tag in.
It is so very good to see you again, students.
Wait, what just happened?
Professor
Tag in.
Ozpin? Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
And alarming, and bizarre, and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor. I know you've all been through tremendous hardship already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault. I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating.
How old are you?
Cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating.
Whoa!
A like-minded soul.
Whoa!
The Professor Ozpin you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
So what are you?
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another. And I am changed. But my memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past.
Wait.
But we must stop her now.
In the past? Oh my god.
And how do we do that?
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
He's over 1,000 years old. So is Salem! Oh my goodness. They are literally ancient.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I?
You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Vernal?
Vernal. New character, new name to remember.
What do you want?
Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Just keep quiet and cooperate and you'll be back in your mansion before you know it.
Yeah.
Don't make this complicated.
No, it is very complicated.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you. What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know.
Such a villain moment.
Sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops in tin cans. No one is coming to rescue you.
Yeah.
This is perfect! We were stuck at a dead end, but now we can just take little cute boy Ospen to Lionheart and have him set things straight.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
It doesn't hurt
I don't want to rule out any possibilities either.
No, that's fine. Really.
No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar. And I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now, we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
But the Mistral Council
doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom. And I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Good luck with that.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Getting you 4 into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have Crescent Rose, but you're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
Yeah?
All of you still have a ways to go before you're ready to pose any real threat against Salem and her forces. And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
Okay, Grace.
Well, I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy. We have approximately 1 month before classes resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan an attack, it would make sense that the occur prior to students' return. It's not much time, but it's better than nothing.
Oh, man.
Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
Huh?
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow, you mean to tell me Morpheus? I would get trained by Morpheus? A miniature ice knife. Yeah. That's crazy. There's no way. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the video of this episodes, this trilogy episodes. Okay, let me just talk about the fact that as soon as Blake's father, as soon as Gira, I'm still trying to find a good nickname for him so that way I can remember him even more closely and everything. But okay, so he was doing good on the, you know, the announcement, the meeting and everything. But as soon as he said, we should all go to Haven Academy and protect at all costs, they went from, yeah. That hype has died so fast. It went from positive to doubt so quick. Like, what's this wish he's talking about? I know he ain't telling us to go. Ooh, it was from inspirational to nah, you got me messed up. Baby, you got some guards. Better go send them yourself. You ain't sending us. You're not sending us. Now, Ilya, I can understand your frustration. I really can, because why would I help someone who tries to kill? Why would I try to help someone who's trying to hunt for sport, entertainment, competition? Why would I help someone who watched my family die? Who watched my friends, my brethren? Why would I help someone like that? That doesn't make any sense. So in a way, I can understand. He's making true points. Ilya is making true points. But the real question is, folks, the real question: who would you join? Would you? I mean, of course, most of y'all would say, "Oh, I'll join Blake," obviously. But I'm asking you in like emotional way to where you're trying to bring peace, but someone, right, not human or whatever. Let's say, like I said, you're a faunus, right? And a human, let's say, kill your friends, kill your family for sport and all that. What if that happened? Would you still, would you be on Ilya's side to where I'm getting vengeance because they killed my family or whatnot, or they pretty much just like mentally and physically abuse the faunus, okay, in more ways than one? So I'm asking you an emotionally question. I know obviously y'all would say, well, I'm going to be on Blake's side because it's Blake. Why not? And Son too? Come on now. But emotionally, how would you go about it? Would you still want to coexist with the humans? Or would you say, fuck them, alright? I'm going to kill them all, alright? I'm going to make Like, I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna make them, like how Adam said, serve us. I'm gonna make them serve us. Let me know, folks. Let me know your opinion on that matter. An emotional question. Would you still coexist with humans after everything that happened? Or would you still bloodlust, slaughterhouse, destruction, judgment day, all of the above towards humans? Would you? A or B, folks, let me know. Let me know your opinion on that matter. Now, going on to Weiss's side, she didn't know that when the general ordered a official lockdown, no one in or out. Yeah. Now, if Weiss would have known that, then she wouldn't look so smug that, well, my sister, with her Schnee, once she figures out I'm not in Mistral, she's going to find me and you. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like, I would say sad. It's funny that, he's like trying to talk a big game, trying to scare because you're bringing up a big name, person and all that, but you don't know what really went on and all. So, yeah. But, hey, at least you know now. But at least I know this, though. She's planning to escape. And that's the best time to escape. At nighttime. At nighttime. Let's talk about the fact that Morpheus, he's reunited with the kids. Not all of them. This man here is over 1,000 years old. Because when he first said to RWBY, I made more mistakes than a man, woman, and child put on this planet. I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? Like you don't leave me on a cliffhanger, man. Now I get it, you're wise and all, and at first when I saw you look so dead inside, like I mean I can see why. For doing it thousands of years and like doing the same thing, I'll probably look dead inside too. But so Morpheus, Salem, they're both cursed. In the past, he's been trying for thousands of years to stop her, but yet he has failed. And so when RWBY said, well, it's our first time meeting someone with two souls, right? So I'm guessing the very first time I saw him, basically, it's two souls right there. So when he said that, well, this isn't the first time, I did this to where whenever I die, I reincarnate to another, human and everything. So my question to y'all is, how strong is Salem really for him to fail over 1,000 years of trying to stop her? How strong is she? Like, is she literally strong? Like, I'm the final boss of this whole season? Is she like that? Because that would make a lot of sense, honestly, that you can't stop me. Why? Because I'm the boss. I'm not the final boss. So I'm the secret ending final boss. Oh, you thought this was the ending? No, there's a secret ending. And surprise! You thought that final boss was your last boss? I am the last boss. Woo-wee! So not only the fact right there that when he said thousands of years, okay, so you're 1,000 years old. So when I asked him, how old are you? Okay, that answered the question. I don't need to know the exact number. All I know is, oh, you're 1,000 years old? Got you. I got you. Salem, same thing. But they about to be trained by Morpheus, while Crow is going to be finding some huntsmen to, recruit and everything, Saints Row style. Master Morpheus is about to teach the kids how to fight, how to upgrade themselves. Like, RWBY, yes, you can fight good with your crescent rolls, but more to combat wise, hand-to-hand combat, you're still in the like level 0, as Master Shifu would say that you're like there's a level 0 to that. So that would be nice to see RWBY fight. Like, okay, my weapon is gone, and I said this before many a times. What happens if your primary weapon gets knocked away, and the enemy is still there with the weapon in their hand? What are you gonna do? You can't run to it, and sooner or later they're gonna get you. You know what I mean? Like, take a fighting stance, martial arts stance, whatever. So that way, hey, you took down my weapon, but at least I got these weapons right here. And they don't run out of bullets, alright? But the funniest part of the episode is when she asked, so if Crow was out doing his thing, who's gonna train us? Automatically just did some gymnastic 10 out of 10 flip and start showing up with that staff like, well, I am the headmaster of the Beacon Academy. I was headmaster of the Beacon Academy. And you see the look on their face? I want to describe that real quick. One, John over there. He's like, oh my god, we're about to be trained by Morpheus? A headmaster? Oh my god, it's a dream come true. Nora, she had the funniest one. The funniest expression. She's like, wait a minute. She's trying to like comprehend the words that came out of his mouth. Like, wait, what? RWBY over here is like, oh my god, he about to train us? Stop the presses, folks. And Ren, this man over here is shocked, like, whoa, headmaster training us? Oh my goodness. Oh man, the expressions on their face killed it. Literally like shock and awe. Except Nora. She's the only one like, I'm not ready for this. I'm still trying to comprehend, like, wait. So we gonna see an episode where Morpheus is going to train them. And he is right. John, you need to unlock your semblance, my guy. Not going to mention part of that, semblance conversation, but you already know what I mean, folks. So I'm looking forward to where he is going to unlock his semblance, and he is going to be literally the healing factor of the group. Healing factor. But, folks, that is it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next, movie length episode, movie length video that's coming your way. And as always, reactions. You see right there in the link below those 4 simple words right there. No link, no video. So that way you'll know that, oh, so if I don't send him a link, you want to do the video? Okay, no problem. But you know how to get my attention. If you're new, you want to stay tuned to more reactions coming your way. More RWBY coming your way. Stab that button down below. I'll continue to give you a show. Now, hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all stay safe out there. And yes, you already know. Peace out, yo.